have my tip too high. It's rattling. It's hitting the upper valance thing. Since you were in the Explorer last time, we were running 93 octane. So it was definitely slower. And I think I did have the transmission built with the Suncoast diesel clutch packs in there, but it was low on fluid straight from the dealer, which happens often. So number one, everyone should check that. If you own an Explorer ST, what is it called? PSA. Check the transmission fluid, because a lot of them are low. If you're getting harsh shifts 1 through 3, like boom, boom, your transmission fluid's low. Top it off. Put it on that 3 mark, right on that 3. Anyway, so yeah, we topped off the transmission, shifting really good. We bumped up the power substantially by switching over to E50, so we're running a blend of like anywhere from about 40 to 50% ethanol in the tank along with our 93. So if you were to put a number on it, you know, it's ran 1149 on that. It's not bad when you think it's a full weight. You know, I don't ever take no seats out. There's a lot of people that gut these things, which is perfectly fine. They're running quick. But you know, I have a family that I put in here often. So it ran 1149 at 120. I would put it anywhere in the ballpark of 530, 540 all-wheel horsepower. And I only say that not because I care, because I could give a shit less, but people are constantly asking like if it's been on a dyno or if I know how much horsepower. I don't, because I really just like going out and ripping it. Not so much worried about the number, but maybe one day just for like vlogging purposes we will. So today, what we're gonna go do, this thing is filthy. I'm sure that you'll see that in the earlier clips of the cold start and whatnot. Today, what we're gonna go do is give it a bath, one. Uh-oh. What we're gonna do is back up, because I forgot my blower. You guys are gonna see, I get comments a lot, like even when I pull up to the detail guy, like Austin, like he's asking me like, why is this thing always so clean? And you're gonna actually get to see how it's so clean today. Let me grab my blower. It's that wild OCD to where like, I can't go anywhere unless this thing is clean. Because like, if you're getting to see it, say it's like your first time seeing it. Maybe you've seen it online before. If your first time seeing it out in person and it's filthy, not a great impression, I care. So here we go. We're gonna go to the car wash. We're gonna vlog going to the car wash, what I do to get this thing clean. And then we're gonna go hit some spots here in Kansas City. Just get some cinematics, get some video, talk about some things, see how it goes.
It's also crazy to think that this is even faster than it was. Like,
I can't wait to floor it. Like, you know, and that's the thing too, is like we've had it up to 150 on the 93 tune. I promise you it gets there substantially quicker on this tune.
That's ridiculous.
It's just, it's that much snappier. That and with the transmission filled, like topped off completely where it needs to be, they really do shift nicely and smoothly and all these things. Like, you would not even recognize it from just being in. Listen, I was just half a quart low. That's not a lot, half a quart low, but it was enough to where that first through third, like those may shudder, may feel like it's sticking, maybe hit a rev limiter, sounds like doing something. Like you might think your wheel's spinning, but you're not. That's transmission slipping. That's what's happening. So if you have any of that, get that transmission checked. And what sucks is like, it's not like you can trust the dealer. Not all dealers. Most dealers, yes. Some dealers, no, I shouldn't say most. Some dealers, yes, you can trust them that they're gonna take the time, get it up to operating temperature, pull the dipstick, because it's not easy. There's no trans dipstick under the hood. You gotta get up underneath there. It's right next to the downpipe. And you gotta have the transmission at operating temperature, you know? So you need to look up what that temperature is and get up in there when it's hot right next to that downpipe. It's really not fun. So I can understand why there was some techs at, you know, some of these dealerships that would probably just find a different way of filling the transmission fluid. Maybe just looking at like what it actually calls for, like the proper spec, and just putting that in there, maybe using like a transmission line, like a cooler line or something, I don't know. But if they were to actually get up underneath there and actually check these levels, they're not right.
Yeah, that's fast.
Runs pretty good. So this is a car wash that we always use. Actually, truth be told, if you ever look at the still shots that I post, those are usually always taken by 816 Media, Aiden. So shout out to him. Actually, over here, what is this one? His family owns these car washes. So super convenient. A lot of times on Sundays, like when I roll up here, Aiden will be up here.
Extremely controversial, and maybe it's just because I hate them, but this sounds better than an R35. I know
You heard it here first. Brad Pack Media. Brad Pack Media said it.
That sounds so much better.
Said it sounds better than an R35. Now listen, guys, like, you know, I know it sounds good, but to hear someone else certify it, well, it's just something like this too. It's people are still not used to hearing a 3-liter EcoBoost motor from Ford.
Right.
They're not used to actually an EcoBoost being able to sound what I would actually say is good. Like, there's been some folks getting EcoBoost to sound half-assed decent.
Yeah, and it's not even to say that it sounds good for an Explorer. It just sounds good.
Yeah, like, but here's what people fail to realize. I could post a clip of a GTR roaring down the road, but use this exhaust, and as long as they saw the GTR, they'd be like, oh my God, that thing sounds great.
Yep.
But as soon as some of these insecure folks see that it's coming from a Ford Explorer, they're like, that sounds like, I don't like that.
Yeah, and you could even flip it and put a GTR exhaust note over a video of this, and they would hate it.
Yeah, they would say the same thing. Oh, EcoBoost.
That sounds terrible.
Now, like, I'm gonna give credit where it's due too. Like, part of the pioneering for a good sounding 3.5 EcoBoost, that's basically one of the first ones that people got to see from Ford back in the F-150 days, when it started coming with a 3.5 EcoBoost. That thing, you couldn't get it to sound good, and I don't know how to get it to sound good. I just thought the motor itself sounded bad. What I didn't realize was, like, folks like Jacob, which he owns SPD Performance. That dude makes like a trombone resonator. So you take out your resonator in your F-150, put this trombone resonator in, which has a loop in it that makes the exhaust equal length. That's ultimately what was making the 3.5 EcoBoost in the F-150 sound terrible, was the exhaust was unequal length. I didn't know that that's the major reason for that. So Jacob, SPD Performance, created the trombone resonator that you can put on these F-150s, Raptors, and those things legit sound like your newer GTR. It's wild. Oh, it's a bone stock unit. Oh, no, it's not. Check out that black badge on the side.
Oh, yeah.
On the back of it. Show them. That's stock, bro.
I don't think it is.
Jesus. You know, oh, I was recording. I was gonna tell you, I don't even think I was recording.
Yeah.
But I was. That's so funny.
I can't believe how much quicker this thing is just from switching fuel.
I know. Hey, what is that up there? You wanna feel the dig?
Yeah, fuck it.
Make sure GoPro's on. Big brakes. Oh, hey, that Explorer's back there too. He's about to get a full taste. I think you're gonna like the way the transmission feels.
Okay.
best part is when you're in Explorer ST and no one's expecting it, and then like by the time you get done launching, they're like, man, what the hell was that thing? So, okay. What spot are we hitting first? I know we talked about it, but then I
don't know.
I don't think any of us know where we're going.
Western Auto, maybe?
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
You want to hear something neat?
Yeah.
We'll just give this thing a good launch right here.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. That is fucking crazy.
We've, so far today it's been pretty good. We've had some fans out here that
sure.
definitely knew what car it was.
Could you do one more launch right here? And I just want to get our faces to show you, like, how ridiculous this is. This is absurd.
So you're talking like a consistent 3.4, 3.50 to 60 on this tune in a 4,700 pound vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a car behind us, or in front.
Jesus.
It gets out of its own way.
Yeah,
rather
that's
quickly.
fast.
So basically, dude, today people are actually gonna see like what it takes, how much time it takes to actually get a full shoot in, from having to get your car clean, getting set up at a spot, getting established at that spot, getting your clips, making sure you got the shot that you want, so that way you're not editing later thinking, oh, I should have done it this way. Now, you can't get rid of all that. That's never gonna happen, I don't think. But you can get damn close. So yeah, this is, we just did our last shot. Same spot downtown, like where the Western Auto sign is in the background, except this time it'll be lit. So it's gonna be kind of interesting showing you guys what it's like during the day, not lit, a little bit of evening time, Western Auto sign lit. Huge shout out, Brad Pack Media behind the camera all day, always shooting, always willing to shoot. HP Tuners, we did load a brand new tune up today. Thank you, Adam at ZFG, for providing the tune. HP Tuners for letting us upload the tune via HP Tuners MPVI 3. I can never thank Victor at Thermal enough. Bro, the exhaust on this Explorer ST is, I mean, intoxicating. Next up for you guys, and listen, vlogging's very new to us, so if you have ideas that you would like to see from us, let us know. But vlogging is definitely something that we're gonna bring to you guys more often, and the next one's already planned. It's gonna snow its ever-loving ass off, allegedly, here in Kansas City within the next few days. With that snow, that's gonna give us a perfect opportunity to get the Bronco out and get more of that Bronco content, off-road snow, powder sledding, like stuff like that, stuff that we're really interested in doing, but we're gonna have an opportunity to do here just this week. So be looking forward to that Bronco content. We can't wait to make it. I can't wait to see Bradley's cinematics with snow coming off the tires. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. So appreciate you guys watching the vlog for the day. Appreciate you guys sticking around this long. We are out.